even actually, I want to share with you some things about the word Allah. Our ulama had a long debate in our history. What is the origin of the word Allah? Does the word Allah come from ilah? And is it the combination of al-ilah? Al-ilah. Or is it a name of Allah that belonged to Allah from before Arabic and before all languages? It's always been the name of Allah. There's been these two positions all across our history, and both of them have their evidences. But I want to share some things with you. Even if you say that this word comes from the word ilah. Ilah is commonly translated someone to be worshipped. Al-ma'bud. Al-ma'bud. Al-ma'luh, bima'na al-ma'bud. But you know the word aliha, the verb in Arabic, it actually comes from love. The origin of the word faza'a ilayhi wa ahabbahu ashad al-hub. It's actually intense kinds of love. The old Arabs before Islam, they used to have 10 degrees of love. The lowest of them was hub. The lowest of the degrees of love was hub, and they would have 10 degrees. And the 10th one will kill you. You love someone so much, you become so obsessed that you can't even eat, you can't even sleep, it just kills you. It's unhealthy. The ninth one actually is called wala or Allah, from which the word ilah comes. And the word wala means a kind of love that when you have it, you don't feel pain. When you have it, you don't feel hunger. You don't feel sadness. This love fills your appetite so much, there's no room left for anything else. There's no negative emotion left in your life because this ilah has filled it for you. When we call upon Allah by saying Bismillah, we are expressing our love for Allah and acknowledging that if we truly have love for Allah, all of our problems are going to feel like nothing. We all have problems. Some of us have marriage problems. Some of us have problems with our children. Some of us have problems with money. Some of us have problems with health. Some of us have problems with extended family, friends. We have all kinds of problems. Some of you have legal problems. Some of you have business problems, immigration problems. There are so many problems in life. All you're doing all day, there are taxi drivers here that are driving around all day thinking about their problems. How much money do I have left? How am I going to pay for the next tuition fees for the child? Which uni are they going to go to? And all of it. That's all they're thinking about all day. But when you call on Allah with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, know that Allah will remove the tension from your head. He'll get rid of it. And He will replace it with a reliance on Allah. And everything will get sorted out. Everything will work out. Because you have this gift that came from the heavens. This thing you recite and I recite, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, is not cheap. It's amazing. You know when it's used in a context? All of you know it's used in the beginnings of surahs, every time. But the one time it's used in the middle is in the story of Sulaiman. إِنَّهُ مِن سُلَيْمَانَ وَإِنَّهُ بِسْمِ اللَّهِ الرَّحْمَنِ الرَّحِيمِ. Ever think about that? Sulaiman alayhi salam is going to transfer the throne of another queen thousands of miles in the blink of an eye. And he says, this is because of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is what Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim can do. What is Allah teaching you and me? If Allah can do that when someone truly believes in Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, then you and I have no reason to be pessimists left. A Muslim is not supposed to be depressed because he has this gift. You know, if you had, I'll tell you a secret. Think about this as an analogy. It'll help you, inshaAllah ta'ala. It helped me a lot. You have all these problems, money, health, family, all these issues in your life. And they only seem to be getting worse. They don't seem to be getting better. The arguments are getting more and more nasty, and you're just buried and buried and buried. There are young men here, young women here that can't get married, and either the family doesn't agree, or the guy is not right, or the girl is not right, or nothing is right, or and is it even going to happen? She's getting older and older. The father's getting worried. How am I going to get my daughter married? All of these problems are happening. And imagine one day that somebody comes to you and says, here's an envelope. You can open it in 30 days. But I'll tell you there's 2 million pounds in here for you. But you can only open it in 30 days. Okay? But it's in your hand already. You have it. Even if you don't have enough food for lunch. Even if you don't have enough money to pay the electricity bill. You have nothing in your hand. For 30 days you're still poor. But you're the happiest man I've ever met. You're still walking around without shoes on the street. And I'm like, hey man, why are you so happy? You don't know. 27 days. I'll let you know. Because you have a guarantee in your hand. You have a guarantee. And whenever you get depressed, whenever you feel really hungry, you just look at the envelope. 24 more days. This thing has given you a guarantee that a better life is coming, isn't it? All of your problems became small. No big deal. Because you have a guarantee. That is when you call on the name of Allah. That's a guarantee in your hand. It's worth more than a few million pounds, let me tell you. It's worth a lot more than that. And it's in your hand. It's just in your hand. You just got to believe in it, that's all. Somebody else could have the same paper and say, I don't believe it, and rip it up. Never even open it. Be skeptical about it. You and I are believers. We believe in the power of Allah's names.